really going to get you guys fired up. Nick Jackson is an athlete, an educator, and a community activist. He's the voice of the Speak Love movement. He has spoke to over 200,000 high school and college students since 2008. He's a firm believer that families and communities and nations can change. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Nick Jackson.
Do me a favor. I need everyone in this house right now to get up on your feet. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up. This is not a question. As he said, my name is Nick Jackson. I do get the honor, please stop talking. I do get the honor to run the Speak Love movement, and I absolutely love it. And the one thing that's so special is one of the things that we get to do everywhere we speak across this great nation is we chant something together. Today, this group on the bottom floor, when I point at you, I want you to scream as loud as you possibly can. 3, 2, 1, get loud. Pause. If you're up in the rafters, if you're up there, when I point at you, I want you to get as loud as you possibly can. 3, 2, 1. You guys down here, hold on, rafters, great job. When I point at you this next time, I want you to scream out this one word. This one word is the word we. 3, 2, 1. We. You guys in the rafters, when I point at you, I need you to scream this one word out. That word is R. 3, 2, 1. R. Hold on a second. We's, you ready? When I point at we, y'all don't need the numbers, do you? So when I point at you, you're going to scream out we. You ready? R's. When I point at you. R. We's. We. R. We. R. Pause. When I put one finger in the air, and I'm saying when I put one finger in the air, I want everyone in this house right now, as loud as you possibly can, to scream out the word one. We's, you ready? R's, you ready? That's so pretty. Hold on, let's do it. I had to take it back real quick. Hold on. Give it up for yourselves real quick. That's real pretty. Let me do this one more. Let me do this again. Woo. One more time. One more time with that same energy. Please be seated. Please be seated. Please be seated. So as the director of the Speak Love movement, I get the honor to go to schools all across this country and talk about oneness and to talk about beauty. The saddest thing is every time I go to an auditorium, there's always some people that refuse to scream. There's always a group of people that don't believe that they're one because what they believe is that they're isolated. I know what it feels like to be isolated. I got a team of people that I train to go out and speak in schools, and every single one of them has felt isolated. I love the fact that they call this empowered, but I want you to know the reason why we need a name like empowered is because you don't recognize your power. And it's sad. It's sad to be a motivational speaker and get booked to speak in communities where someone has taken their life. It's sad. It's sad to see how intelligent and how beautiful and how much of a life changer you are, but you don't recognize it. I know when I first started speaking, I was so nervous. Matter of fact, it was 10 years ago at this speech, Anthony Munoz asked me and my group to come and speak on his stage. Now, I want you to know, I grew up in a mostly Caucasian community as a young African-American, chubby chocolate man. You feel me? And I knew one thing. I could play football. And socially, I was in on football. But outside of football, I was in trouble. See, what I understood was people knew me for my muscles and not my mind. And now I'm going to stand in front of thousands of people and make an embarrassment of myself and my family. But he trusted me. And I remember when I stepped out there, when I first started speaking, it just flowed. And I recognized that you might not be the same color as me. You might not have gone to the same school as I. You might not have gone through the things that I've gone through. But at this moment, we're one. There's something so powerful about that. I was almost in tears today when I sat on the top platform and watched y'all down there hitting the quan, right? I don't think you know how beautiful you are. Now, quickly, I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. I asked Anthony Munoz and the Munoz group to come to the school called North College Hill. Right? Y'all in the house? There we go. Now, North College Hill had invited me to come and check them out after this speech. So they were here at this speech, they got moved, and their heart was impelled, and they decided to do some things in their area, and they did a great job. And so I was talking to the Munoz group, and I was like, we got to go here, and here's why. As a person of a darker hue, a lot of times people don't look at schools that have me in it as a good place to be. And so I was like, I want you to come and see this. Please come and see this. And their event was so good that they actually won the award for community service. So, I know, give it up for them. Give it up for them. Now, in this particular situation, Mr. Munoz had decided to come to a basketball game at North College Hill. I was so proud because I wanted the world to see the beauty that's within. I wanted them to see what I see. I remember going to West High and to other schools and saying, look what's in here. Y'all, don't make a decision before you step into school. And on this day, Anthony Munoz was in the car with a check for things that people did for other folks at a school that people drive past instead of stop by. I was so excited. And while I was there, they gave me the mic to introduce Mr. Munoz. As I was introducing him, there was someone in the crowd that said something that sounded extremely disrespectful about his race and his size. And I remember thinking like, oh no. See, what a lot of folks don't know is that a very small group of people can represent the whole. Oh no. Oh no, this might be a situation where somebody will come here to come and love on some people and get disrespected and never come back again. Oh no. I brought this on so people could see how great you are and this is how you behave. Oh no. And Mr. Munoz did something that was so gangster. Let me show y'all. He walks over to the mic and he said, I didn't know we were brothers. He looked out and said, I didn't know we were family. He pointed at this logo in the corner of the gym, which was a Trojan logo. And he said, what y'all don't know is, when I was in college, I worked out in a gym with a logo just like that. What you don't know is, every day when I would go to the gyms at my school, we had that logo. And the coolest thing was that we stopped looking at one another, and each and every one of us looked up and to the right. And then, as we were looking up and to the right, he said, I'm so honored to deliver this money to my family. And everyone went crazy. I want you to know something. On that day, Mr. Munoz taught me how to speak love. On that day, he used his power not to be hurt, not to be angry, but to be loving. And each and every one of us, every single day, have the same opportunity. I absolutely love this job because I've been able to see people in the darkest situations find love and find light, but furthermore, find their own identity. Do not let this day go by and it just be an opportunity for you to get out of school. I challenge you, each and every one of you, to be a speaker of love. I'm Nick Jackson, and I love y'all. Have a great day.